is it true that you did this thing? I'm sure you've been asked this 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Like in Rocky, they did this in Rocky as well, where they had to... You would make the sound effects yourselves. So they had to go back and, like, sound was a nightmare because it was a bunch of people going...
No, it wasn't. To begin with, it was quite difficult not to make the sound.
Yeah.
And also when it goes away, because it makes that nice noise when it goes down.
Oh, yes.
How do you switch
Have you
them
heard
off?
that in Rocky, that apparently, like, in the first film particularly, it's just loads of sound effects of Sylvester Stallone going...
Okay, let's have the lights down. Let's have the lights down.
Okay, so you have to start them up.
Oh, okay, so off.
How do you do that?
Much to learn.
There. Oh, there, it's off now.
There you go, sorry,
there you
got
go,
it.
there you go.
Okay, so when you put it on, it has to make this kind of noise. Nice.
You're so good at it.
I did. I spent months doing it. Mine keeps going off though when I twirl it.
I could... Ow! They'll break. They're
Oh,
150
see, hang on.
quid each.
How much are they cost?
150 quid each. They're good though, aren't they? Are you good at cricket? If I throw you something, can you get it over? Do it over here. Hang on, I'll throw this here.
Wait, who's who?
There you go. Actually, I should be throwing. Can you throw a ball, Chris?
Oh, don't be like that.
I can't throw anything.
Don't be, no.
You go. Okay, here we go.
All right, we're good. Let's baseball it.
Baseball it instead.
Okay.
Yay! Well done. Very good. Beautiful. Keep them if you want to.
What are you going to do with them?
You can have them if you want to.
Well, we could sign them and give them to charity.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Oh, yeah. You take yours, you sign two, and give them to charity. That's a very good idea. That's a very good idea.
I'm going to sit here like this the rest of the interview.
You look like a snooker player.
Listen, Chris O'Dowd, huge congratulations. Bridesmaids. It's just it's properly funny, isn't it? It's really, really good.
Yeah, it's a fun film. I'm really happy with it.
It's brilliant, because it's just like it's taken you to a whole new level.
It's huge. I know. I've heard all of it. I just haven't seen it. I've heard all about it.
And because it's your first kind of big hit movie, have you been to see it loads?
I go every night. Because, you know, I feel like this doesn't come along a lot. So, and it sounds silly. I've seen it 46 times. I know, I've seen it maybe 3-4 times during, like, the premieres and whatever. And I've enjoyed it every time. It's an easy film to see a lot.
Because the night I went, the audience, because, you know, it's mostly women in it, and you're kind of the one kind of big
Sure.
man. Every time you came on, all the women in the audience went, oh. At the end of every scene, they went, oh.
Well, if I've said it once, I've said it that women are dumb. What a bunch of bloody idiots. I know, he's a very sweet character, and you know, the main character, it's hard to come back from that.
That is
You know, audience.
Annie, the main character, she's so lovable, you know, and everybody wants her to be happy so much. It's more about... It's very obvious that my character can probably make her happy more than the other guy.
Because particularly in America, do you get kind of women coming up to hug you in the street and things now?
More than that. No, you know, there's been a lot of that kind of stuff, and I'm in a very happy relationship, so I'm just so happy that she's been so open to me being, like, so sexual. Well, no, like, there's been a lot of... He's the kind of character, it's not even like women... They want me to be the godfather to their children, rather than get down and naughty.
But for your girlfriend, it must be really annoying that now all these women think you're so lovely.
I think that she likes it.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, I think that she likes the idea of anybody finding me attractive as even, you know, in some way kind of justifies her own decision.
she doesn't feel so alone.
Yeah, I think that maybe when we got together at the start, a lot of people were like, really? And this has helped.
All right, we've got a clip of you in the movie, and it's you and Kristen Wiig, and the wedding planning is not going well.
All right.
And you're the cop trying to cheer her up.
Yeah, that sounds rough.
It's gonna get better, right?
I wouldn't have thought so. You know, my sister was a maid of honor at our cousin's wedding, and she found it so stressful, her hair started falling out.
That's terrible.
Yeah. It grew back, but it's pretty gross. Planning a wedding should be fun. You know what? If I ever had a wedding, I'd want everybody to be stress-free, you know? I'd like it to be like a carnival. Like, people win prizes for guessing the bride's weight, dunk tanks.
Yeah.
You know?
You could have elephants, and the bride and groom can walk on a little tightrope.
Okay, what you're talking about there, that's a circus wedding. You missed it.
Brilliant. That's one sort of scene in the film, but we shouldn't misrepresent it because it's also got incredible knockabout, physical...
It's got full-on set pieces where a lot of... I want to say a lot of shit goes down, but a lot of shit goes down. You know, it's full-on. There are amazing kind of sequences of high hilarity as well as being interspersed with very kind of real and beautiful moments.
Yeah. Now, listen, I'm sure a lot of people would like to know, how does this happen? That Chris O'Dowd, in, you know, a successful Channel 4 sitcom, The IT Crowd, how do you go from that to being in the #1 film on the planet?
I just went and auditioned for it, to be honest. And luckily, the director of the show, or the director of the film, was a fan of the IT Crowd. Because he's a big kind of British comedy nut. So I just went and auditioned, and I did like an hour-long improv with Kristen, who is, you know, fantastic and kind of great to improv with. And it's probably one of my stronger areas rather than scripted stuff. So I kind of, it went really well, and then it just kind of happened.
Because back in the start of your career, when you were going for parts, it wasn't so easy, was it?
No. No, and like, I'm a big dude now. But back then, I was like 3 stone heavier. It wasn't, you know, I wasn't a very natural casting for anything. And I'd come out of drama school, and the problem with coming out at the same time, you know, everybody comes out of drama school around the same time. So London is suddenly kind of scattered with these thousands of actors that are coming out of drama school. And the whole thing is, I asked a guy who had just come out and started doing a little bit on bits and pieces and asked him for some advice. And he says, well, what you need to do is you're going to go on loads of general meetings and with casting directors and producers and all these just to say hi. So just make sure that they remember you, because they're going to remember there's loads of people. So I went away from that and I thought, OK, got it. So I decided from there on in, I was going to go into every meeting with a casting director or producer and pretend that I had just been bitten by a dog. So I would go in, I would literally be at the door, and I would kind of just be, oh, fuck. I was like, oh, hey, I'm Chris. And they were like, oh, how's it going? Yeah, I'm okay. I just got... Did you see the Cocker Spaniel dance? And I would pretend that I had just been bitten.